Welcome to the unboxings and our first impressions of the CIT Beam Mini gaming case. Right, after this intro. Right, so the boxing, plain and simple, just the case, beam, RGB, that's all you need. Gives it like 20 FPS plus already. Just the case itself doesn't even need a CPU or motherboard. It just has 10 FPS automatically given to it. I was leaning on that. I was like, why is it so heavy? So it pops up like this, kind of, not really, not popping up. Boom, bada bing. So it tells me now to put it upside down. See, this is actually the second time we've shot this video because the first time, cameraman didn't even realize that it was all blurry. So literally you could not see crap on it. So, this is what you see straight away when you open the box. It's just a white thingy, so packaging. So I'm actually going to put it upside down this time instead of struggling like last time. Which I may put a clip in there if it's not. And god damn it. Upside down method did not work either. So we're going the foot method, which I like to call my method because I think I invented the foot method. Where you get it by the sides, you put your foot here, and you try to pull up as hard as you can, and hopefully the case comes out of it. Which in this case is not coming out. This is going to be another one of those montages. I can't open the case. Foot method with my left foot. I was just doing the foot method wrong. You see, instructions were not included in my foot method. So this is what you get. Big chunk of aluminium and plastic. So there's nothing else left in the case. So it actually comes in the box sideways. So it's actually, the front of the case is here. So these are actually going to be the PCs which my Dank Tech first two PCs will be made in. So as you can see, it is a little bit sideways. I'll have it all. I gotta be careful with this because I gotta perfectly wrap it all back up again. Actually, I'll be putting a power supply, so I'll be putting one of these guys in the case. Cameraman there waving to himself, kind of sad life. So it comes with the magnetic shield at the top, so you can easily clean like dust and whatever that goes into it. Along with this on the top, you have power button, reset button. I believe that's a reset button anyway. Headphone microphone and two USB 2.0. The slot for 3.0 was never filled in. That was kind of on purpose and not on purpose because of the motherboard that I'm using does not have USB 3.0. Sorry for anyone who buys it, but it's no USB 3.0. It's kind of the one that workhorse that I don't get when you pay for a cheaper PC, but it looks good. So, front of this is an LED strip here. So I got this purposely for this because it looks very modern. It has like a nice curvy finish, LED strip, but then also goes back again. So it's not full curve. It has like that modern look to it. So from the side, it would kind of look like a normal that way, but it's not. So yeah. So that's an RGB. So it's just all rainbow kind of color. So the front, this is Perspex. The packaging on this one actually doesn't have bubbles like the last one, so that's a lot better. It looks like aluminium here, but this is just plastic, kind of graded. The back is room for a 120mm fan, I/O shield, the graphics card ports, or any expansion ports, and the GPU slot goes down there. Black is just plain and simple. So we'll open up the front of it, which is just 4 screws. Last time I needed to get a screwdriver. Oh god. I was about to say I prepared myself this time by not preparing myself. So let's give these a quick loosen. All of them, I'll be able to do that with the thumb. I'd say they're really tight just for packaging purposes. That one down there was just really tight in general. Okay, I should be able to do the rest now with my hands. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. and there's 4. So the side panel comes off just like this. So this is just a piece of Perspex. You can see my face in it. Nice, it's tinted a little bit dark, so it's not like see-through. Very nice, smooth. This one came in a lot better than the last one. The last one has a little bubbles on it, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, this goes on the front, 4 holes in it. Plain Perspex. Not really to write home with that. So inside the case. So up here is this is a rainbow colored RGB fan. So RGB fan, but it's rainbow colored. So on the outside it's all rainbow colored. It matches up with the same colors at the front of the case. That's kind of why I got it. So yeah, that connects to the motherboard. This is M-ATX, so no ATX motherboards, so it's kind of half-size motherboards fit in here. So that's why there's only 4 slot expansion slots. So that goes up to there. It has the power supply shroud down here, and you can also see the power supply here, which the power supplies I'll be putting in here are these guys, and with the side of it you can actually see all the wattage and everything and the name of the power supply and what watts and everything it does. So they'll be going in there along with the LED strip that is somewhere that I cannot find right now. So they will go in there up here along the top. Oh, here it is. So this will be a magnetic strip that I'll be putting up here. Matches in, so it can light up because since this case over here is a little bit tinted, having this white light kind of re-tints it, like all in here, all white. Like, so that comes to the Perspex a little bit better. So a little feature I wanted to put into it so you can see the insides of it, because I'm going to be proud of your work, you know. So there's no actual mounting for SSDs and any of that on the front side of it. All the SSD mounting is on the inner side. So I thought you could mount SSDs up here, but you can't. Which is something I learned from putting together one of these already. So I already have the power supply and SSD in another one, because I have the power supply right here on the side, ready for me to install into these cases. So I want the power supply here. So these will be going in here after this video is shot. So untightening back, though, again, back is pretty tight. It also does come with all the same, the standardized connectors, 2 USB 2.0 ports, all the power button support and all that. This is the power for the RGB in the front. And some motherboard screws it comes with. And Asus Sync. This one here is for the fan up to here, so the fan and these are synchronized if you want to have that all synced up, which they should be all synced up from the get-go, I believe. So hopefully that all works. And that's also handy because it has, if you want to put another fan in, there's also the chance to do there. Side panel comes off pretty easy, just a all-aluminium side panel. Nothing magic there, it's in every case. So the back of it then. So as you can see, this is where the GPU goes. It has the slots here for putting your power connectors through. This one has 2 up here, so that's actually pretty handy. It's pretty cool. One down here. I thought these were SSD holders, but they're not. They're just for more cable management. The SSDs and hard drives, one can go down here and one can mount up here, so we can put 2 in here. Along with the power supply, this goes down here. It goes downward facing into the ground. And when it has that, these power supplies over here, I'll stop mentioning these power supplies, pretty good. When these are mounted down into the ground, as you can see, you can read all these and it would go in there pretty perfectly. So, yeah. So far the build quality of this case is not cheap. It does not feel cheap. It has a little bit of a sturdiness. It's not like, oh, I can bend this all around the place. No, it's on the border. You can see it's cheap, but like sharp, like not as good edges or whatever. But for like cable management wise, gives that a little bit of room. Has a lot of holes for it. You would not think like if this was a few years ago, this would be a high-end motherboard like case. But like this is like cheap like today's standards. So this is not bad. That's pretty much all about this case. So I'll only put in one SSD in here as default, which will go up here like so. So you have another chance to put an SSD or a bigger hard drive down the bottom if you want to. I'll have those screws in the packaging for you if you want to do so. So that's it for this case review. I like the looks of it so far. First impressions of it is pretty good. I've been working on one of these with putting just a power supply so far and SSD in. It's not too bad. Workability, I'd say, is moderate. So yeah, very nice looking. I haven't tried any of the RGB yet, but I presume it's going to look pretty cool. Well, especially when this LED strip up here turns on. So that's it for this, guys. If you want to see more content like this or other case reviews, please hit the subscribe button and go down to my previous videos. This one could be up or before all the rest of them because this was the video I was meant to have up, but then again the cameraman is blind and sees everything as blurred. So, this is B1ADEEE's and subscribe to see more content more like this. Thank you.